Pledge of Allegiance, I'm going to have a moment of silence. This past week, we lost our one of our former councilwomen, Jan Mans, and also Judy Raymond is a wife of one of our retiree police officers.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This meeting is called to order at 7 p.m. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Von Crooks.
Here.
Benedetti.
Here.
Howie.
Present.
LaFever.
Here.
Perugi.
Here.
Rizeppa.
Here.
Stack.
Here.
Quorum present, Mayor Stack.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the minute approved from February 19th, our regular meeting.
So moved.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is our presentation from Arthur Middle School students in regards to their footprints. And would somebody make
Motion to make this part of the regular meeting.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. So I'd like to bring down Megan Law and her two assistants. These ladies are going to tell you what they did, and then I was able to judge this, and I was thrilled about that. So I'm going to go ahead and you can give a description of your project that you had. Please introduce these ladies first, okay?
I am Megan Labb, and I'm the school social worker at Arthur's Middle School, and with me I have Erin Anderson, the counselor, and Kelly Scrimenti, also counselor. And together we worked really hard this year to improve our BOB program, so our Blackout Bullying Movement historically has been something that was done throughout the 1 week during the school year, and this year we wanted to spread it out amongst different months so to have the initiative go throughout the whole school year. And one of the initiatives we did was a digital footprint exercise where the students were able to create their own digital footprint to represent how they wanted to be perceived on social media, given that social media now is all over the place and kids have access to a lot of different things, and it just kind of goes hand in hand with bullying. So these are our top 5, although Zach Duchesne is not here with us today. We do have the other 4. And Mayor Stack has kindly agreed to pick a winner for us.
Okay. And I have to look at the footprints because I'm not really sure the names. Oh, okay. Okay, why don't we have all 5 of them come up, or 4 of them? Mia Helen? Ashley, is it Brendel? Zachary Duchesne, he's not here, is that correct? Lindsay Kawasiak? You guys are making it difficult for me here. And Claire Hodge. Okay, come on over here. Okay. I will let you know that it was very difficult because a lot of the kids had done a great job on their footprints, and I have to see which one, I got to look and see which one it is. Okay. I will let you know, and the young lady with the dark hair with the glasses, you're my winner.
Mia Helen.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to present you, all of you, this is a keychain from our 1976 bicentennial celebration, but it actually pinpoints Trenton on the United States map, and I always want you to remember where you're from, okay? So I'm going to give you one, and I'm going to give you one.
You don't have one.
And it's a keychain, which was 43 years ago when I started working for the city of Trenton.
Oh, boy.
There you go. And I'll give you one more for
Megan.
So why don't I go right down the line here, and maybe you can give us a little description of why you did what you did on your footprint, okay? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ashley Mendel. This is my digital footprint, and okay, thank you. I put pictures on it that represented what I would want on what I would want on my social media and how I would want people to see see me on the internet. Like, I put me and my friends on it because I want people to know that I'm a friendly person. I have a bunch of friends, you know. I put pictures of me playing my instrument, and then my friends playing their instrument. I want people to know that I play my instrument, and I want people to know that I'm a good person and I like to do those kinds of things.
Very good.
That's great.
Very good.
Nice.
Okay, hold your, there you go.
Hello, my name is Mia Hillen, and this is my digital footprint. Up here, I drew a picture of myself, and down here I put some of the things I'm interested in, such as concerts, drawing, and cats. I personally don't have social media, but if I were to, this is how I'd like to be seen as a nice, approachable person.
Great.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Kwasniak, and this is my digital footprint. On my footprint, I put a picture of myself and some words around it that I would want people to know me as. Some of them include a leader, respectful, confident, nice, honest, athletic, and supportive.
Great. Nice.
Hi everyone, my name's Claire Hodge. On my digital footprint, I wanted to show that social media should be a place of positivity and kindness. I wanted to show on my digital footprint some of the things that I'm passionate about, such as my family, friends, dance, and my education. On my digital footprint, I showed a picture of me as a dancer because I'm passionate. I want to show people that that's what I like to do. Thank you.
Council would like to shake your hand, so if you could start right over there and to congratulate you. And you too, ladies.
Great job. Thanks for all you do.
Great job.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Very good job.
Congratulations. Great job.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Great.
Good job. Hey, how is that spaghetti kid?
What's
How
that?
was that spaghetti guy, that teacher spaghetti? Is he any good?
He's doing good. We like him.
You like him? Oh, not all three of you.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much.
Take care of that husband.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for
Congratulations.
including me. Thank you. Thank you for including me. Thank you.
You might want to stay. You're pretty good presentation.
Let's put it this way, you do not have to stay, I know you have other things to do, so we will be glad if, or we would be happy if you decide you would like to leave, or if you'd like to stay and watch a council meeting, you can.
It's pretty exciting.
Came out
Yeah.
wrong. Came out wrong.
Oh, thanks, Bill. Yeah, great.
Was that invitation for all of us? Or
Yeah, right, yeah.
Thank you for coming.
The operative word was happy.
Funny.
Great job.
Yeah, good for them.
Sure know how to clear a house.
Yeah.
I wish I could just see bits and pieces of this.
I don't know why Kyle tells him that. Don't
This-
tell him. Don't
this
tell
is-
him right at the end.
Yeah, this looks like your open night mic, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. About time you picked on me, you know, you've been talking
So
about stuff.
the next item on the agenda is from Marlene Carrier, letter of resignation from the City Beautiful Commission.
Motion to receive and place on file and send a letter thanking her for her service to the city.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is from our Senior Alliance, the match request. And since I serve on the board, I'll let you know that our portion is $1,567 to the Senior Alliance for the fiscal year 2019.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is from our Friends of the Detroit River Annual Cleanup Project. Would you like to present to the council what you got going there on that day? Mr. Burns?
Thank you, Mayor and City Council. My name is Robert Burns. I'm with the Friends of Detroit River, and I'm here to request the use of Trenton Rotary Park on Saturday, April 27th. we will be holding, or would like to hold, our 16th annual Lower Detroit River Cleanup, and we're asking for permission to use the park to stage our cleanup event, to use a boat launch to launch boats, and gazebo to cook hot dogs when we're done.
So moved.
Support. It's been moved and supported. Bob, what time is that from?
Anybody interested in attending the event, it'll start at 9 a.m. We'll have an orientation. Anybody who'd like to get out, we can pair you up in a boat. We'll be taking folks out around the Lower Detroit River and some of the islands. And the event usually lasts till about noon. We bring you back, have a lunch, and you'll be done by about 1 o'clock. And
We'll put that on cable for you, too, so maybe it'll draw some people to your place.
appreciate it. Do you mind if I mention another event we have coming up? Because I think it might be interesting to the folks in the area. Friends of the Detroit River, along with all the other work that we do preserving and protecting the natural resources of the Detroit River, we've been fortunate to be awarded from the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative about $25 million worth of habitat project monies. And we've been working on various projects from Belle Isle all the way down to the islands of Celeron and Stony Island. We're currently working at Celeron right now. We'll be holding an event. It's an annual dinner that we have. It's going to be at the Wyandotte Boat Club on Saturday, March 30th. And we'll be doing a presentation at that event that's going to highlight the projects we're doing. So if anybody in the area is interested in learning more about the projects we're doing in the Friends of Detroit River, we'd be happy to have you as a guest. Both of these events you can get information on the internet. Just look up Friends of Detroit River at www.detroitriver.org. Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much, Bob. Also, next item on the agenda, Parks and Recreation Director, our Summer Festival road closure. Our Director, Joanne Gagne.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This is our annual request for road closure for the Trenton Summer Festival. This year's event will be held on June 28, 29/30. It opens at 10 a.m. on Friday, continues till 6 p.m. Sunday. And in order to comply with the Wayne County road closure procedures, the committee is requesting that the following road closures be approved from the time period of 4 a.m. on June 27th, which is Thursday, through 5 p.m. July 1st, which is Monday, or until the road is open. The roads to be closed would be closed Jefferson through traffic from the north side of Walnut Street to the south side of Harrison. Close West Road to through traffic from the east side of 3rd Street to the west side of Riverside Drive. Close St. Joseph Street to traffic from the east side of 3rd to Riverside Drive. Close Elm Street from the alley west of 3rd to the alley east of Riverside Drive. And close Cherry Street from the alley west of 3rd Street to the alley east of Riverside Drive.
Move to approve. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is for our Director again for the Summer Festival shuttle bus recommendation.
Thank you. The committee sent out requests for the shuttle bus service to 7 companies. 2 quotes were received. One from Bianco Tours, which quoted a total of $6,817, and another from Trinity Transportation, which quoted $4,108.28. We are recommending approval of Trinity Transportation to provide the shuttle bus service for the Trenton Summer Festival in that amount. And Trinity has been the provider of our shuttle service for the past several years, and we have been extremely satisfied with their service. They are fully insured, and will also name the city of Trenton as additional insured, and monies have been secured or will be secured through sponsors and are available in the festival account.
So moved.
Support. It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is Parks and Recreation again for the Summer Festival beverage permit.
Thank you. The Trenton Summer Festival Committee sent a request for proposals to eligible Trenton civic organizations to operate the beverage tent at this year's festival. Proposals were received from 3 organizations, including the Trenton Hockey Association, Trenton Firefighter Charities, and the Trenton Baseball Association. The proposals were reviewed by the committee using a set criteria. Excuse me. Based on the proposal evaluation process, the festival committee voted to award the 2019 beverage vendor to the Trenton Firefighter Charities. And the State of Michigan Liquor Control Commission requires a letter of consent from the City of Trenton for the firefighter charities to operate the beverage tent during the street fair, June 28, 29, 30, and a motion to that effect would be appreciated.
I'd so move.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. And last item for you is our fireworks permit, please.
Thank you. Attached for your consideration is a contract from Ace Pyro in the amount of $25,000 for the 2019 4th of July fireworks celebration, and also an updated addendum prepared by Mr. Long, which is consistent with our past contracts. Acceptance of this contract requires waiving the normal bidding process in the best interest of the city, and this is a contractor that we have previously worked with and, of course, have provided excellent service. Along with this contract approval request, I'm also requesting the approval to permit the 2019 4th of July fireworks to be held on July 4th at Rotary Park with an alternate date of July 5th, and approve the street closure for the event, and also authorize the mayor to sign on the city's behalf.
I would so move.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Councilman Howie?
Just a quick one, just for the residents, everybody knows, last year it was 100%, the money was donated by residents and businesses across the state. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And it's our intent for this year to be the same.
That's correct. Letters are going out for corporate, probably, I just wanted to wait for this approval from the council, and the letters are ready to go to send to corporate to see if we can get some corporate donations.
Thank you.
Councilman LaFever?
Couple of things. Joanne, was the deposit $12,500 last year? Was that the deposit, or did it go up this year?
The deposit is $12,500 that is due when the contract is submitted.
Was it that much last year?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. All right. And it's important, if you want the fireworks, you need to help out the donation, okay? Without that, like Bob said, everybody else, the city does not have the money to buy those fireworks. Okay? There's more important things we spend our money on. I really enjoy the fireworks. Unfortunately, a lot of people in town doing businesses make contributions, so if you want to help us, get a check to City Hall or Kyle or somebody there. They'll, and all the money goes right to the fireworks. Okay, there's no overhead, nothing like that. And I think it's a great celebration for the country. So
if you'd like to make a contribution, just bring it here to City Hall and take it to the treasurer's office.
Perfect.
Okay. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, I'm going to defer to our Mayor Pro Tem, Councilman LaFever, and that'll be for the authorized disbursements and reports, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Make a motion to authorize disbursements dated March 4th, 2019, the amount of $1,647,699.91.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered.
My next motion, receive and place on file the Fire and Police Pension Board minutes dated January 23rd, 2019.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Anything else?
That's it.
I forgot to ask the clerk if we had any late items.
No, we do
Okay,
not.
very good. Okay, first person is Mayor Pro Tem LaFever. You're first tonight.
Couple of things. I just want to compliment the rink staff, the people down there. They've had 2 or 3 really games that were packed. We couldn't move in there, okay, and they really handled it well, and they all turned out well for Trenton, but I was proud of the way the Trenton Recreation Center handles up down there. So thank you, Tim, and your staff, and Joanne, for getting the people in there. Nobody got hurt, and most importantly, won the game, okay? So they did a good job. Anyway, that was it. I'd also like to mention on Jan Mann's passing, Jan sat next to me up here, and she was a great girl, usually voted with me, so she was an excellent girl, you know.
No,
excellent,
she didn't.
Excellent, huh?
No, she didn't.
Sometimes she did.
You think.
She was good. She was a great girl. She added a lot to the city council, and it was nice having her both in Timber up here. At the same time, they were good. So I want to miss Jan, and it was about 30-some years, almost to the day their husband, Tiny, died. you know, and he was a great guy. The whole family was a good family. A lot of them are still here, but definitely miss Jan.
Exactly. Is that it?
That's it.
Councilman Peruggi?
I have nothing tonight, Madam Mayor.
Councilman Howie?
Nothing this evening, thank you.
Councilman Rozapa?
Is there any possible way to do an update on Riverside within reason?
We're going to court.
Okay, that's it. I didn't know if there's anything further that we
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Want me to do it? For
Yeah. I mean, I could have said that much, but I didn't know if there was anything else. So, other than that, I have nothing, Madam Mayor.
It's in the works for,
Yep.
our end of it, so.
No, absolutely.
That's good.
I understand.
Councilwoman Von Crooks?
Yeah, just also, Bill, to piggyback on you, we're sure going to miss Jan. She was a great council person, and, our condolences to the Mann's family, and also the Raymond family. Judy Raymond was a great girl, and her husband was a wonderful Trenton police officer for so many years, and we lost a lot of good people, this in the past few weeks. So our condolences go out from the council. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you. Councilman Benedetti?
Sure, but I don't see Mr. Hogan here tonight, so maybe you can pass it on. I know it's March, but April will be here before we know it. Have we gotten any answers on to what's going to happen when it rains? So people aren't getting it in their porches and their driveways on some of the streets that flooded last year? Because I know this county has not done anything on Ford Street with those barrels and that hole that's been there for 2 years now.
Yeah, I don't have anything to report to you right now, but I know it's going to be coming the rainy season, and we're going to need to make sure that we're on top of that. So all I can do is get with him. I didn't see him today at all, so I could just get with him and find out, and I can give you a report back.
Okay.
Okay?
I do have one more thing I forgot. Nelson reminded me.
There's a surprise.
Are you-
No, I'm
are you
done.
done?
He
Okay.
can have it.
Okay.
Nelson and I were talking about it. I don't know if it was on Channel 4, I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday, one of the lead stories about recycling. Okay, if you saw it. Was it the city of Royal Oak they were talking about?
I believe it was.
That was paying $8 a ton. Now they're going to pay $80 a ton for recycling. They can no longer do it. And they said just one of the few cities that's realized how much it costs to do recycling. So that was a pretty interesting story.
Along with the one at Lincoln Park, got it back for $8 a month.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I don't get that yet. I read all that in the paper too.
So,
Yeah.
That's interesting. Anything else?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Okay. What I have to report tonight, the high school hockey team is now going to be going to the quarterfinals tomorrow night. And I believe that game is at 6:20. Is 6:20, do I have it right? And that is at the Dearborn Ice Arena. And they will be playing Livonia Stevenson, from what I understand. I wrote myself a note here. Also, don't forget to set your clocks forward this weekend. It's daylight savings time. We also have we had the Family Fun Fair this weekend at Westfield, and that was a huge success for us this year. We had over 400 between kids and adults that had attended that event. Rotary was kind of in charge of it with other organizations and churches that helped us out with that, so it turned out real well. Other than that, Madam Clerk, do you have anything?
I would just like to mention that our next regular city council meeting is on Monday, March 18th at 7 p.m.
Okay. Our city assessor, Mr. Delquist.
Madam Mayor and council members, I'd just like to take this opportunity to again announce the March Board of Review meeting dates. They are March 12th, 14th, and 15th. Those are the day sessions from 9 a.m. to noon and 1 p.m. to 4. Our evening sessions are March 13th and 19th, and those are from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. I also want to mention that we have 93 personal property filers who did not file the small taxpayer exemption. They still have the opportunity to file that through the March Board of Review. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Our city treasurer, Mr. McCullough?
Nothing tonight.
Any department heads have anything they'd like to report to the public, please? Mr. Beaker?
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to announce this weekend we do have the JV state playoffs will be taking place at the Trenton Kennedy Recreation Center. It'll be all day Friday afternoon, all day Saturday, and most of the day Sunday as well. So if you guys are looking for some good hockey to watch, you can come down and watch that as well.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other department heads? Dr. Doyle, would you like to say something? And welcome.
Thank you, Mayor Stack and members of the City Council. Just real quick here, a few things of what's going on at the schools. The Trenton Public Schools are planning to be in construction in April of this year of 2019 at Anderson Elementary and Headkey Elementary Schools, and of course that's weather permitting. This will include two new kindergarten classrooms at each building, gymnasiums, cafeterias, kitchens, and music rooms. Also, the Trenton High School Design Committee met recently to start working on the process for the Trenton High School renovations. This includes a pool addition, the athletic field improvements, repurposing old spaces, and the athletic wing lobby addition. One thing that I really want to encourage viewers and the mayor and city council here is if you go to trentonschools.com, under the channel TPS News or Board of Education, we have a 2018 bond information piece. And that's where we've been putting a lot of data, is right up on our website. And again, that's trentonschools.com. We put it in two places. It's under the TPS News and it's under the Board of Education to give you the bond information. We also have a Facebook page. It's just Trenton Public Schools. We've been putting information up there. And certainly if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to our superintendent, Mr. Rod Wakeham. His email is wakehamr@trentonschools.com. Again, that's wakehamr@trentonschools.com. Or myself, and my email is doylem@trentonschools.com, DOYLEM@trentonschools.com. And you can reach us at 734-676-8600. Okay?
Good. Anybody have any questions for
Any
him?
questions?
Councilman LaFever.
Yeah, Dr. Doyle, I don't know if you know or not, but have the public schools sold any more property in the city of Trenton?
I'm sorry?
Have you sold any more property?
No.
Is there any more for sale?
Not that I'm aware of. I could check and get back with you.
That's
Not that I'm
fine.
aware.
Are you referring to the Owen School?
No.
Okay.
Any other questions for me?
Yes.
Nelson?
Yes, on that webpage, Dr. Doyle, is there a list of items of expenditures so we can see what we're getting for our bang for our buck?
There's a
Because I
list.
get asked a lot about that project.
Sure, there's a list of projects, yes. And I don't have specific amounts for you of what's been allocated for those projects, but if you give me a call, I'll be happy to look it up for you. I just don't want to give you any inaccurate information right
I'd be
now.
glad to, and once I get,
Sure.
inquiries, I'll definitely reach out to you. Thank you.
Yeah, we have a list, Mr. Peruggi. I don't want to be inaccurate right now.
Well, I understand it. So thank you.
No, thanks.
Any other
Anyone
questions
else?
for Dr. Doyle? Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me
We
again.
appreciate it.
Really appreciate the mayor and city council having us up here. And again, city council and schools working together, we're going to overachieve. So thank you.
Keep us all informed. That's good.
Keep overachieving.
Anyone else that would like to talk to the council? If not, I'm looking for an adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
Adjourning at 7:27.